What's up, everyone? My name is Abby. I like to read. I forgot to take a breath before I started talking. So today I'm doing another tentative TBR. I don't think I did too terribly in November. I definitely didn't finish my TBR, but I read a couple books on my TBR, right? Maybe one or two. I think two, but that's better than none, right? So, looking at this stack, when I go to pick out books, I don't really have a method. I just kind of look at my shelf and I'm like, that looks good. I want to read that. Yes, girl, give it to me. But now I think I got like a little bit like finger happy, book happy. What, I don't know how to say that. But looking at the stacks now, because I didn't take into account the books that I'm currently reading, and I'm in the middle of a lot of books. And I picked out 5 books, and I'm currently reading 4 plus some audiobooks. So I think I did too much. I think I did too much for the month, but I'm just going to show you the books anyways. So I will start with the books that I am currently reading. I'm currently listening to Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo on audiobook, and it's pretty boring. I'm having trouble staying on it. I keep listening to other books because this one is not very exciting. But I'm gonna keep going through it. When I'm on walks, I'm just gonna focus and read this book or listen to this book because I just want to finish it. I want to be done with it. I'm also listening to Oath Taker by Audrey Gray. This is the first book in the Kingdom of Runes series. And rough start. I'm only maybe 30 minutes to an hour in, and it's the description told me that fans of Sarah J Maas would love this book, and I'm a fan of Sarah J Maas, and I'm not loving it so far. But I'm only an hour in, so I'm gonna keep listening to it. We're just kind of in that world building stage, getting to know the characters. So I'm just gonna keep with it and see if I decide to continue on with the series after I finish this one. I am also in the middle of A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. I'm about halfway through. I'm taking my time with this book. It's not a huge priority. I'm just rereading the series so I can tab it and then also be refreshed for A Court of Silver Flames. It comes out in February. So I say it's not a priority, but like I spent a lot of time on this last month because it's just so good. So it's not like a need to get done priority, but it's a priority in the fact that it's what I want to be reading. So I'll probably finish this month, but if not, it's okay. I have 2 more months to finish this book and then the other 2. Oh yeah, I'm still reading this book. I think I read 1 chapter last month. It's getting embarrassing. I just need to sit down and read it. It's just, I'm not liking it as much as I thought I would. I'm rereading it. I've read this book before. This is The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. Honestly though, anytime I read this book, I just keep thinking, oh, I would much rather be rereading the Percy Jackson series. But I'm waiting on my boyfriend so that we can read it together because we're gonna have like a little book club cute thing. But I'm waiting on him and I don't want to read this one. It's kind of boring. But I just need to suck it up and finish it. And then the last book that I'm currently reading is Elantris. Actually, I think this is called Elantris. I heard someone pronounce it, and I've been saying Elantris, but I think it might be Elantris. This is by Brandon Sanderson, and it's not my favorite. I'm only like, what am I? I'm on chapter 4. So I just need to keep going. I need to stop judging books like on the first few chapters because obviously, especially at the beginning of a series, I think this is just a 1 book. I think it's a standalone. But you know, we gotta like wait a little bit for the story to heat up. You know, it can't just. It's right now. It's a little lukewarm, and I just need to let it heat up some more. Okay, so those are the books that I'm currently reading. So this book is the next book that I'm going to start because this was from my November TBR and I should have read it. I've heard so many good things about this. I don't know why I can't pick it up. I think it's just because I don't like this cover. I want a dust jacket on it and it doesn't have one. So I'm a little salty about that. But this is Where Dreams to Sin by Janella Angelis. And yeah, I've heard so many good things about this. I don't know why I haven't picked it up. So I'm going to. This is my next priority. After I finish one of those, then I'll start this one. The next book is The Wicked King by Holly Black. This is the sequel to The Cruel Prince. I think I've had this on 2 monthly TBRs this year, and I just never got to it. But it's on another one. Will I get to it? Probably not, once again. But, a girl can dream. The next book is A Song of Wraiths and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown. I got this a couple months ago. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I've heard that it's good. So I'm going to try to read it this month. Next is Pure by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the second book in the Covenant series. The first one is Half-Blood. I have read this series, I'm rereading it and tabbing it, and I'm excited because I love Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I think after Where Dreams Descend, I'll probably pick this one up because I can't help myself. When I am given the opportunity to either reread my favorite books or start a new book that I haven't read before, I will usually pick rereading my favorite books because I'm trash. And the last book on my TBR, and probably the lowest priority, is City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. I am really trying to just get through The Mortal Instrument so that I can start her newer series, because I'm just sick of it. I don't really like the characters, but I have this weird thing of if there are series that are in the same world, I always want to read them in chronological order. So, like, this series, I think, like, the children of these characters are in, like, her next series, and honestly, I probably like that series better, but I have to read this one first because I don't want to be confused, and yeah, so I'm in a trap, and I have to read this book. So those were the mini books that I am hoping to read in December. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you plan to read in December, and if you've read any of these books that I plan to read in December. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. And I don't... Subscribe if you want to see more content. What is this? What am I doing with my hands?